Hey singers! One of the favorite parts of my job as a voice teacher and a vocal coach is when students get so excited about their progress. No matter how small or how gigantic it is, their excitement makes me excited and super pumped. Last week, one of my students and I started to really dive deeper and deeper into work with his mix, which we're able to do because he has a really solid chest voice, and after a lot of really solid work, he has a pretty great head voice. When he first started with me, he had so much constriction in the throat that he was hanging on to his chest voice for dear life, and he had nothing in his head register if it wasn't really constricted. I'm talking like virtually no sound when we started to loosen up his throat. But with great work over a period of time, he now has a really great head voice and a very relaxed throat, and it's not costing him like it was previously. So because of his chest voice and his head voice, we're really able to dive deeper and deeper and deeper into his mix, which is what we started to do last week. And I gave him a really difficult exercise because each note, and it spans about an octave or really more than an octave, each note is mixed completely differently, which means each note has a little bit of a different amount of head voice and chest voice in it. So we worked on this exercise in the studio last week, and we made, of course, a 10 to 15 minute exercise recording for him to take home. So over the week, he worked just with this one exercise about 10 to 15 minutes a day for probably about 5 or 6 days. When he came into lesson this week, he was so frustrated, like he was annoyed. So I said, okay, why are we so frustrated? What is happening? Where's the breakdown? So I said, let's get started and see what's going on. We're gonna warm up your voice, and then let's get to this exercise and see if there's any adjustments that we need to make, if he was doing anything wrong, and see what was really happening and see if we needed to tweak anything. So we did just that. We warmed up his voice, and then we jumped into this really difficult exercise. And do you know what happened? He had the realization of, oh my goodness, he had made a lot of progress in the last week. And this exercise was completely different this week as opposed to it was last week. His throat was relaxed, his breathing was really great, really supporting him, and each note he was able to mix with a different amount of chest voice and head voice as he went up and down this arpeggiated exercise. He left incredibly excited and reinvigorated to keep working on his voice, to keep developing it. The student leaves so excited and energized because they realize how much progress just these 10 to 15 minute exercise recordings are doing. I get so excited, which is why on Vocal Wellness Academy online memberships, we have vocal exercise recordings that are simply just 10 to 15 minutes for your exercise for a day, and they address all of these things like chest voice, head voice, mix. Come to vocalwellnessacademy.com and check out our memberships. I recently uploaded a brand new video specifically working on your mix, so you don't want to miss that. I'll see you there.